my channel. I have tried so many times to make this video and I failed miserably. So I'm going to try this again, and hopefully this gets uploaded onto YouTube and I'm not embarrassed about it later. Okay. So just a little bit about me. I live in Oklahoma. I live alone. Divorced, no kids. Okay. I love what I do for a living. Very fun, in my opinion. But I'm kind of like in the middle of changing careers. In the midst of me doing that, I found a love for crocheting. Okay. I've always wanted to learn how to crochet, but no one could ever really teach me. A couple people tried to teach me in the past, and I couldn't get it. Like, either they were going too slow or I was not too slow. Either they were going too fast or I was comprehending too slow, honey, because your girl I couldn't catch on to it. So anyway, a couple months ago, it was around Thanksgiving time, one of my cousins told me that her daughter is about to have a baby in April. And I was like, oh, I really want to make a baby blanket, okay? And I've always wanted to learn how to crochet. This is going to be the push that I need to learn because I want to gift her a baby blanket. I love her so much. She's so sweet. And so what I did over the years, well, let me back up. So prior to that moment, over the years, I've always collected yarn, not a lot, but just a couple of skeins of yarn. Back then, I didn't know that was the terminology for it. I used to call them rolls of yarn, but I've collected, a few here or there on sale or because I like the color. And then I kept buying crochet hook sets. Okay, I have like maybe 4 sets I didn't even know I had. So anyway, just to give you an idea on, how long I've been wanting to do this journey, okay, or wanted to start this journey. So when my cousin, moving forward back to a couple of months ago, when my cousin told me that her daughter is about to have a baby and it's her first baby, I was like, oh my God, let me do this. So I went on YouTube University. That's what I call YouTube University. And I just started researching how to crochet for beginners, how to do a slip knot, whatever. And until I ran across a lady's channel. Her name, the name of the channel is Happy Berry Crochet. She has an entire playlist dedicated to beginners, teaching them how to crochet in the simplest form. And the thing that clicked with me about the way she taught was the way she just really took her time and went through the motion and explained why she was going through the motion. And it clicked. And so I watched her videos a couple times before going back to Walmart to buy yarn and a hook, a crochet hook. Because at that time I was actually over the road driving trucks. So I didn't have any of the hooks with me. And I had just moved into this apartment and all of my things were still packed up. So there you have it. So I ended up buying another skein of yarn and a new hook. So I'm gonna show you. This is the very first project that I started. Okay. All right. So this mauve color is the very first skein of yarn. This is from Red Heart Super Saver. This is going to be the next color I transition to. But yeah, so I just wanted to make a blanket for my bed. I didn't know the size. I didn't know how long I wanted it to be. Like, I didn't know. I just did what felt right while I was learning to chain stitch and the single crochet and slip knot. That was the main 3 things that she taught me from watching her playlist. And so when I was doing the chains, I didn't realize how long I had made this. Okay, I just kept chain stitching until the ancestors told me to stop, honey. Okay, and before I knew it, she's huge. She's very very much so long. She's gorgeous. Okay. Um, this is where I added, this is probably overkill for the yarn, but I didn't know how to um, hook the yarn to change colors yet. So I just tied a knot, which probably wasn't the politically correct way. But hey, this is my very first project. I'm learning. And as I continue to build this blanket, I'll get better, and then I'll be able to distinguish where I started from and where I'm at that time when I look back at it. You see what I'm saying? So don't be too harsh on me. But yeah, so I was chain stitching until the ancestors told me to stop. But in the midst of me doing that, I realized I started finding a rhythm. I started realizing like how to loosen my tension. I practiced on how to hold my yarn, what was more comfortable for me. Like first I did it this way. I was like, no, I don't like that. Then I was looking at how some people wrapped it around their hand like this, and I'm like, no. Then I seen where some people will go and wrap around 2 fingers, and I'm like, no. So anyway, I just kept playing around. Excuse my nails too, by the way. I kept playing around until I figured out what was more comfortable for me, all while doing the chain stitches. And the chain stitches turned out so pretty. I was like, okay, what's the next step? So I went back to the playlist and learned how to single crochet. So there's 3 different stitches so far. And the only reason why this is kind of spaced out like that is because before I decided to do the double crochet, or learn how to do the double crochet, I took 2 skeins of yarn. I doubled up on the skeins of yarn and was trying to crochet with 2 different colors, and I didn't like the concept. So I took it out and redid it, and it left some of the stitches kind of like spacey, but whatever. I'm learning, you know, I'm giving myself grace. It's okay, girl. It's okay. We're going to do this. All right. And I encourage everybody who wants to start crocheting or anything new, give yourself grace. Don't be too hard on yourself, and just know when you make a mistake, recognize what you did wrong and fix it. It's okay. It's okay. This is a process. It's a journey. And I thank God for my therapist from BetterHelp. Shout out to Tiffany. She's been helping me process a lot. I went through a lot over the last few years. This is a backstory, a little bit of a backstory about me. I went through a very toxic marriage and a very bad divorce. So the last few years of my life was straight hell, and I fought hard mentally to create a new safe haven for me. And right towards the end of that battle, I found out that I can crochet, and this has been like my saving grace. Like I love this. So yeah, anyway, and just to let you know how long this is, I have a king size bed. I can stretch this wide across my bed, and it'll still hang at least a foot or 2 on each side of the bed on the floor. And so, and my bed is low. I'm gonna just let it be known. I'm trying very hard. I don't want to edit this, but so yeah. I just moved into the apartment a couple months ago. I don't have much. I lost everything in my marriage and through the divorce or whatever. I just let it all go, and I'm starting over from scratch. So right now, I sleep on an air mattress. It's a very comfortable. It's a king size air mattress, and it sits about 20 inches, 18 or 20 inches from the ground, from the floor. So just to give you a little idea on how high my bed is and how long this stretches past my bed on the floor, is really long. And so what I decided to do is, for every skein of yarn that I switch over to, I'm going to do a new stitch. So far I've done the single crochet in this first color, single crochet. I started, I think towards right before the yarn it's completely gone, I will start a new stitch. So it'll kind of have like 2 stitches in one skein of yarn. If that I hope I'm making sense. But anyway, so then I started half double crocheting, and I did a couple of rows of that. And right before the yarn was completely gone, like when it starts getting real thin, I started double crocheting, and I learned how to do those 3 stitches from the playlist, the Happy Berry Crochet playlist for beginners. And this is what it looks like so far. So you can see down here is the single crochet, and then towards the middle I got the half double crochet, and then the double crochet. And I freaking love it. I try to be consistent with my stitches. I don't know if I'm a tight stitcher or a loose stitcher. I'm trying to be like kind of in the middle, because I'm a Libra. I always try to find balance, child, but that's so hard. But and that can be so hard sometimes. But and so I mean, I like it. I really do like it. I'm gonna weave in my ends as I go, so that way at the end of the blanket I won't have a whole bunch of loose ends or whatever. So, and then the next color, I'm gonna use this and use double crochet. And when I get tired of double crocheting, I'm gonna do learn another stitch and add that to it. So I guess this is kind of like a mood / patchwork / my first project blanket. Excuse me, because I'm learning how to do new stitches while I'm picking out different colors that just make me happy or just put a smile on my face at the time of getting the skeins of yarn. And yeah, I mean, they don't necessarily have to go together, but I like them. I like the colors. I like the ombre. I'm gonna try to stick to only ombre colors. Oh, that was fast. I ordered a pizza and it's coming. I'm so happy because I'm starving. So I'm gonna try to stick to all of the red heart ombre colors, but because this is so big and I really want this to fit my entire bed, I may run out of options in the red heart category. But I know Karen, how do you say that? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Her cakes of yarn is so beautiful. So she has great whatchamacallits, yarn, ombre yarn. So maybe I'll switch over to that brand or Lion brand. Lion brand. Okay. And so when I purchased that yarn from Walmart while I was over the road, I picked up this hook. So with that blanket, I'm using a 5.25 millimeter. So it's the eye hook. And I actually had an extra one of these and I gave it away to a girl at work who wanted to learn how to crochet, and I started helping her crochet too. And I'm like, look, girlfriend, I'm learning. I'm just learning. So bear with me, but we're going to make it do. I'll share with you what I know. And she's been crocheting her little heart off too. So I'm so proud. But anyway, and then I stopped working on that to make a scarf for somebody who claimed he wanted it. And now, things changed. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just keep it for myself. And I made it wide enough for it to be like a man size. So this is like 10 or 11 inches wide, and then it's about 90 inches long. Well, it was 90 inches long, and then I folded it. So right now it's 85 inches long because I created pockets. And I've washed this 3 times. Okay, and on the 3rd time is when this started happening. And I think it's because I didn't weave the ends in tight enough, but it's okay. I'll just fix it. It's my first project. Giving yourself grace, girl. Give yourself grace. So, but I really do like this because when you put it on, baby, hold on. When you put it on, you see that pocket? You see that pocket? Wrap her around like this right here. And she can go over. I wanted it to be wide enough to where you can like actually put it over your face and your nose if you wanted to. But also, girl, you see her? I could put my phone. Baby, look. The phone fits perfectly. And I put it in, I carried it around, you know, just to see if my phone would fall out at work, and it did not. It did not. So I was so proud of myself. I did really good with that. A couple of ladies at work asked me how much would I charge to make them one, and I was like, I don't know. It's my first completed project. I just started crocheting the end of November, and I don't know. I don't think I would want to make one for them, and not that I don't, not because I don't like them, but it's really because I don't want to be commissioned to make pieces, because then it'll feel like a job. It wouldn't, to me, I don't think it would feel like it's fun anymore if I'm always making pieces for other people that's paying me. If anything, if I did make scarves for other people, it would be like just a gift for them because I decided to make one. So I just want to keep this hobby solely for myself, you know. But everything else, my cash envelopes, budget worksheets or whatever, that I will sell with no problem, because it's faster to be able to put those out there versus me crocheting a project. That's what I've learned so far. And I've only done the blanket and this right here. And oh, and I used the Lion Brand Pound of Love in the color Cherry. And the stitch, I don't know if you can see the stitch. I used the herringbone half double crochet stitch. Herringbone half double crochet stitch, okay? With a eye hook. No, I'm lying. J hook by Clover. It was a 6mm, I think. And this was it was a little tricky, but I did it. And I'm happy that I did. So then I started on that project shortly after having surgery in December. I had sinus surgery. So I wasn't able to work on it every day, which is why it took me 2 months. Well, yeah, I had surgery December 6th. About a week after surgery, I started crocheting that. And then I didn't, for like a week or two, I didn't even work on it. So I think had I worked on it consistently, it wouldn't have taken me so long, but I just finished this like 2 weeks ago. So, but yeah. And then now I'm making baby washcloths for my cousin who's having a baby. It's her first one. She's due in April. And I thought this would be so cute. I don't know if y'all can see that. I thought that would be so cute. My first time making washcloths. And I'm using the Peaches and Cream cone. It has like mauve, purple, and look like teal blue or baby blue specks in it. Well, the tag is in my office, so I'm not going in there to get it. But this was different to work with because the yarn actually splits, and it's a little bit tougher as far as the texture goes. But I'm getting the hang of it. So with this, I'm using the half double. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. I'm using the half double crochet. Half double crochet. And every other row, I'm working in the back row. So it's creating like a ribbing for the front. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure my pizza is on the way. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing for that. And I'm gonna make a baby blanket and about 4 or 6 bath towels. And I'm gonna try to make a dry towel, or maybe four washcloths and maybe 1 dry towel. I'm gonna try to, we'll see. But yeah, that's my goal for February. Hopefully it don't take me that long, because this is working up pretty nicely now that I have a rhythm. And yeah, so if you enjoy crocheting or crafting at all pertaining to crocheting or just decorating, period, subscribe. But I'm gonna try to do like really just mainly crocheting videos because I really do enjoy it. And if I feel like incorporating something else into this channel, then I would let you know ahead of time. This is going to be raw and uncut most of the time. I might do a little bit of editing here and there, depending on how bad I mess up during the recording. But I'm going to try to be as raw and as uncut as possible so that it will help me put videos out there, because I hate editing videos, okay? I really do. I don't even post on social media no more because I just hate the editing process. I just hate it, whatever. Ugh. Anyway, have a good one. I hope this video put a smile on your face. Please subscribe. My name is Saray, and welcome. Let's build a family. We are brothers and sisters. Now, there are some men out there that be crocheting their butts off too. Now, they get it. They be, okay? And so, yes, I just want to meet people, like-minded people who just enjoy crocheting, enjoy the art of creating things. And I just love it. I just think this community is just so beautiful. I watch Alt Knots. She's amazing. I love her. Her personality is just so wild and out there, but I love it. I love her. I watch Bag a Day Crochet, Eco Shoon. I watch I think Crochet with Tiffany Hansen or something like that. Hooked by Robin. Did I say Eco Shoon already? Yeah, it's some, like, I watch so many different, it's Erin B. She makes a lot of great things, and her crochet hooks are so cute. Check her out. So cute. What else? Yeah, I watch an array of people. Beautiful people, men and women. There are some men that I do follow too, but I don't know their names by heart, and I apologize. But anyway, just congregate, just come, okay? And I will see y'all in the next video. I don't know how often I will post, but I will try to post as much as I can, okay? And y'all have a beautiful evening, night, morning, whenever day it is when you watch this, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.